Hello friends, hope you all doing well. I have received so many messages on Instagram and YouTube comments about how to make resume and cover letter. I am extremely sorry that I was not able to reply to each and every one. So I have decided to make two detailed videos. In first video, we will discuss how to make or how to write your resume or CV. And in second video, we will discuss how to write cover letter in detail. In this video, we'll be talking about how to make a resume by yourself without paying anyone. Before we move, it's important to understand why someone must tailor resume to the job you're applying for. Tailoring your resume has become even more important these days. This is because so many companies use ATS, which is known as Applicant Tracking System. Applicant Tracking System helps to filter the hundreds of resumes they receive for each job opening. When hiring managers want to find good job candidates, they search the ATS database by typing in words and phrases known as keywords taken from the job description. If your resume contains these keywords, then it's more likely to appear before the hiring manager. If your resume does not contain keywords from the job description, it will remain in the database. That's why you need to constantly refer to the job description when writing your work experience section. Before we start this video, I want to tell that you can make your professional CV at your home using your phone or using your laptop. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. And do not forget to follow us on Instagram and subscribe our YouTube channel for latest videos. In the end of video, I will also share you a tip which will help you all your life to maintain your resume. Without wasting any time, open your Google browser and search here Europass and click on very first link. So here you need to create your profile on this website. Using this website, you can create your professional CV on this website, and also you can create your cover letter as well. I have also provided official link to this website in description box so that you can have access to it. So simply click on this link. Here you can continue as guest, but for the purpose of this video, I am going to click on register. As we need to create a new account, so I will click on create an account. Here you need to provide your first name, your last name, your email address, then confirm again your email and select language, and lastly click on create an account. Now you must have received an email which will have a link. So here you need to click on this link and activate your account, and here enter your desired password and click on submit button. So your account has been created. Now you are logged into your account successfully. Here you can see that you have different options. I will click on create your Europass CV. Now under create your CV you have different options here, as we have already created our profile. So I will click on start from your profile. Again click on create profile, and you can upload your existing CV if you want. But for the purpose of this video, I will select here create my profile. Here, as you can see that there are 4 sections where we need to provide information. In first section, we need to provide personal information. Second is work experience, where you need to provide information about your professional experience. In third section, you need to provide information about your education and training. And in last section, you need to provide information about skill set. We will discuss all these sections one by one. To make this video short, I have already filled out some information. Let's go over briefly. Under personal information, you need to provide your first name and your last name. Then provide your date of birth. Then select your gender and your nationality. Provide your email address here. Make sure that you have a professional email address. Do not provide an email address which sounds weird. Then you need to provide your mobile number with country code. Lastly, provide your address here with postal code and city name and your country of residence. Finally, once you are done, then click on next. Next section is work experience, which is most important part of your resume. You need to describe all your work experiences. Your work experiences should appear in reverse chronological order from last to first, which means that most recent job details you need to mention first and past experience or jobs you need to mention in chronological order. Let's move. Here you need to add title of your occupation which clearly describes your job or the role you played during this experience. For example, sales representative, construction engineer, mechanic, mechanical engineer, painter, welder, etc. For the purpose of this video, I will mention here plumber. Next is you need to enter an employer name from whom you are working. For example, it could be a company, institution, or you can be self-employed. Then you need to enter here city name where you are working or worked, and then select country from drop-down list. Then under address details, provide company's address details as shown here. After this, you need to provide information. How long you worked on this role. If this job was in past, then enter a starting and end date here. But you are working at present on this position, then click on ongoing. I want to mention that if you have work experience in multiple companies, then every entry should include the company name and location, your job title, and your start and end dates. Let's move. Next section is main activities and responsibilities. This is the most important part of your resume. So spend quality time working on this section. Keep following things in mind. Make sure you use bullet points to describe your duties and accomplishments. Recruiters tend to skim through resumes, and bullet points are a great way to make it easier for them to do that. Each bullet point should start with an action verb such as installed, repaired, maintained, developed, managed, or created, etc. These verbs paint a clearer picture of your qualifications and increase the overall impact of your resume. Whenever possible, try to use numbers and metrics to describe your accomplishments. These clearly demonstrate the impact your work had on the business. Dollar amounts, time spans, and percentages are all great ways to quantify your accomplishments on a resume. Once you are done, if you want to add another experience to your resume, then simply click on Add New Work Experience. Similarly, add all details related to this work experience as we discussed in past and add your duties in Activities and Responsibilities section. Let's move and click Next. In this section, you need to provide information about your education and training. Provide all details about your education in this section. Title of qualification awarded. Here you need to provide name of degree or certificate or diploma, etc. you have completed. Next, you need to provide name of organization which provided this certification to you. You can also provide website address of institute as well. Then provide address of institute and city where it is located, and finally select country from drop-down menu. Lastly, you need to provide information about when your studies was done. So select start and finish date of course. If your studies is still in progress, then click on ongoing. If you have more than one education and training experience and you want it to be part of your resume, then click on Add New Education and Training Experience and provide additional information. Click on Next. Next section is Personal Skills. In this section, you need to provide information about your personal skills which you believe are very important from job point of view and mention all those skills here. These skills could be technical skills, language skills, etc. First is language skills. Enter your mother tongue in this box. You can add all languages you can speak here. Then provide other languages you speak here. I will enter here English. There are 3 levels of English. Level A is lowest level of English and level C is highest level of English, and you need to select to level of understanding of listening. Then reading, speaking, and writing. Lastly, you need to add your skills which you think are important for this particular job you are applying. For example, I will type here Microsoft Office, diagnostics and troubleshooting, faucet repair, etc. Similarly, you can add skills as per your profile. Now, we have provided all information. So we need click here on our profile and click on my Europass. As we want to create CV, so click on create a CV. Here we need to click on start from your profile as we have created our profile already. Do you want to edit the information before creating your CV? If you want to modify any information, then click on edit button and provide required information here. Provide your personal information if required. You should describe in brief about your skills and profession and experience. Provide brief highlights of your profile, experience, or any other information using posted job keywords. If you are not sure what to write, then I would recommend you to look at other profiles which are similar to your profile, and you can get an idea what should you write. Then you can provide other information below. Then in social media section, I would recommend you to provide link for your LinkedIn profile which could help you land a job. Once you are done, simply click on save button. Here you can see that there are different formats. You can select any one format out of these 4 formats. Next is, do you want to add Europass logo to your resume? For the purpose of this video, I have selected no. Once you are done with it, then click on next. Here you need to provide a name to your resume. I will add here my name. Now you are all done. To download your resume, simply click on download button. Similarly, you can make your own resume without paying anyone. It does not matter what is your background. If you are not sure what to include in resume, then look for similar profiles to yours on LinkedIn to get an idea. Let's discuss most important things. You always need to keep in mind while creating your CV are. First is, your work experience should appear in reverse chronological order from last to first. Next is, every entry should include the company name and location, your job title, and your start and end dates. Make sure you use bullet points to describe your duties and accomplishments. Remember always that each bullet point should start with an action verb. Next is, make sure to list accomplishments as well as job duties. Make sure that you tailor each resume to the job you're applying for. Next, include 3 to 7 job listings in your work experience section. Lastly, try to use the work experience section to tell the story of your professional experience. Lastly, I want to give you an important tip to keep your resume up to date. Whenever you achieve anything in your professional experience, write it down, which will always help you to be always update to date for future interviews and to update your resume. So by writing down your achievement of period of time will make your resume much more effective, because if we do not write down our achievements, then you will not be able to remember all your achievements over a long period of time. I hope you guys find my videos useful. If you have any question, please leave in comment box. I will try my best to reply. Remember to subscribe for regular updates on immigration, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well. I wish you the best of luck for your application and hope you have a great day.